Gandhian values. So we're going to read about Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, so about his values and how the values help us for our individual life. The kind of things we're going to discuss in our first topic. Okay. So Gandhian values. Why Gandhi? We have number of leaders in our India. So why we have to read about Gandhi? What is special from the Gandhi? Or best things from Gandhi? Like this, most of you have doubts. Yes, we have number of leaders. Everybody have different opinion about the leaders. But Gandhiji is the face of our nation, father of our nation. Like his principles, his values, valid till now in other country also. Like number of world leaders also following Gandhian values. Like number of world leaders inspired by Gandhian values. Okay, like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, um, like former US President Barack Obama, some other president of America, like this number of leaders like Dalai Lama, something, and our neighbor country leaders also. Like this number of leaders influenced by Gandhi, they are following the Gandhian values. Such a great person from our nation. Okay, so Gandhi, like a world prominence person, not only Indian people, not only the neighbor Indian neighbor country, like other country also following the Gandhian values, and he helped to achieve the freedom, and he left the legacy of his life also. Like because you know very well, he was a lawyer, so he can lead a happy life, but he left the things and he support for our freedom. So like this, even not only Gandhi, like other leaders also like Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose. These people also have very good, very happy, very good life, very good family. Like Nehru family, very rich people, rich person, and Subhash Chandra Bose also. Like he completed his government exam, but he left the job. Like these great things are there from Gandhi also. And many of the Gandhian core principles are remarkably relevant the day to day or present life also, like the truth, non-violence, physical labor, like control of the desire, Swaraj, like self-government, like this number of values we are following till now from the Gandhi. And he made number of campaigns also, movements also. That movements are really helpful for the people, like the expanding the women's rights, building religious and ethnic group, ending untouchability, Swaraj. Like this, we have number of concept campaigns we can highlight of Gandhian work. Okay, so from these only we got our development. We are somehow improving from our day-to-day life with help of Gandhian values. First one, expanding women's rights. Okay, before Gandhi, other leaders also supported the women's rights like Dayanand Saraswati, Rajaram Mohan Rai. These leaders also supported for women's empowerment, women's rights like against sati, against child marriage, supported for the widow remarriage. Like this number of movements other leaders also made. But Gandhiji is the person who invite the women in the to participate in the political movement. Like Gandhiji invited women to join Indian National Congress to support politically. Uh, that way, the women rights, women empowerment thing started from our society. Okay, so that is great things of Gandhi, and building religious and ethnic differentiation also, because you know very well at the time of Gandhi, like last 8 decades or 9 decades, uh, we you know very well about the religious differentiation as well as the ethnicity differentiation also. Like we have number of religion, number of caste, class differentiation also. But he identify the kind of differentiation, and he close with all religious and all multi caste and community people also. Like he close with Jinnah, he close with Ambedkar, he close with other part of the nation, and all the community people also building the strong relationship. So through that he tried to control, he tried to avoid the differentiation. Okay, that also great things of Gandhi. Ending untouchability. So that time untouchability is very severe one, even till now people are following. But you can imagine 8 decades before how the untouchability very severe. Okay, so that time he called untouchables are horizon, like God of children. Like this way he supported and like honor the people. After that, that untouchability concept somehow reduced. That also idea for a campaign of Gandhi. And Swaraj, self-rule, self-government, support local government. That also idea that is called Swaraj. Even recently our Prime Minister Narendra Modi telling about Atmanirbhar Bharat, like self-reliant government, self-reliant India. So that idea also we can take from the Gandhi, that is called Swaraj. Like this number of campaigns, number of ideas we are following from our day-to-day life. That is also from the help of Gandhi. So like this, we have a number of great things we can list, can highlight from the Gandhi. So we going to read, we going to know about Gandhi and how the Gandhian values help to the individual to become a perfect citizen. How you can able to develop your personal ethics with help of the Gandhian values. That only we're going to discuss now. Okay. So before we start our Gandhi, just we're going to discuss about the family of Gandhi, some background of Gandhi. So you know very well, Gandhiji real name, the full first name is Mohandas. Mohandas is the name of Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Karamchand is in his father name. Gandhi is the family name. Okay. So here I highlight the Karamchand. So Karamchand, that is father of Gandhi. He had 4 wives. So we don't know details about the first 3 wives. The 4th wife name called Pultibai or Pultima. Pultima is the mother of Gandhi. Pultima and Karamchand have had 3 children, like Kalidas or like this. The last child is Mohandas. So Mohandas married Kasturiba Gandhi at the age of 13. Okay, so Mohandas and Kasturiba have 4 children, like the Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas, and Devdas. Like this, 4 children. So these children, this is the other second and third generation. Now, in our society, 6th generation of Gandhi, the family is there. Okay, somehow, even some people are in the foreign countries, some people are in India, some people are supporting the participate in the political, some people not supporting in the political. Like this, even till now, we can able to identify the Gandhian family. The 6th generation people are there in our society. So this is just the idea about to know about the family tree of Gandhi. His father name, his wife name, as well as his children's name, all those things. Okay. And the background, you know very well about his date of birth, October 2nd, 1869. That is a date of birth of Gandhi. The birthplace also you people are aware about, like Porbandar, Gujarat. So that is the birth details of Gandhi. At the time of birth, Gandhiji families are very rich because Gandhiji father was the Diwan of Porbandar. So Diwan, like a governor or CM, the particular rank. So they are very rich family at the time of Gandhiji birth. Okay, and after that he married at the age of 13. So that wife name is Kasturiba. After that, in 1885 only, like 1885, his father died as well as his first child also died. So that is so complicated, so problem after the father died, and also after the 1887, at the age of 18, he completed his high school. After that, he planned to go higher education, but due to family problem, like the father also died, first child also died, so he not able to do the best education in Bombay. He have to come from Ahmedabad to Bombay for higher education. So family was not allowed, and he also not moved to continue the education. But some relatives, Tulasidas, supported his education, and he also encouraged to do higher education. So Tulasidas only supported or suggested for the law. So with help of Tulasidas, he moved to London for law degree, for the law course. So 1888, at the age of 19, he moved to London. There he studied the law course. While moving to London, the parents, the mother not allow Gandhi to go London because the mother fear about the Western culture. So that time Gandhiji made some promise to the mother that some sankalpa, some promise that I'm not going to take any meat, I'm not going to do any, take any alcohol, I'm not going to take any, I'm not going to be with any girl like this. Some sankalpa, some promise Gandhiji made with mother with the help of the, after the sankalpa only, mother also allowed Gandhi to go London. Okay, so after 3 years, he completed his law course. Then he returned to India at the age of 21. That is in 1891. He returned to India. So after that, he started his job as lawyer in Bombay, but he not able to success in lawyer profession because in lawyer, you know very well, they have to do cross examination, cross questions we have to make. So in the initially Gandhiji not good in that, so he not get proper income from the job of lawyer. So that time only he met one client. His name is Dada Abdullah. Dada Abdullah only make some proposal to Gandhi to go South Africa and to work for Abdullah's cousin. That is Dada Abdullah's cousin is there in South Africa. They need some lawyer. So the Abdullah suggested or recommended Gandhi submit some proposal to Gandhi to go South Africa. Initially, Gandhiji not accepted the proposal, but due to the economic reason or the family reason, he accepted to go South Africa, work for Abdullah's cousin. Initially, he made only 1 year agreement. So after the things only, I may continue like this. Initially, he made only 1 year agreement to go South Africa, but after reach South Africa, he enjoyed the job. He got enough income and the other kind of travel allowance, accommodation, everything he enjoyed in South Africa. And just South Africa also, he joined number of political movements, some ethical values also he learned from South Africa. Okay, so after that, while moving or while returning to India, that time he close with a Congress leader called Gopal Krishna Gokhale, also close with Gandhi. Gopal Krishna Gokhale also sometimes invite Gandhi to return to India and join some Congress movement like that. But he not interested that time. But around 1914 or 13, he traveled in South Africa. You know very well, right? While traveling in a train, he faced the discrimination. He not allowed to travel in the first class ticket. So then only he realized the discrimination. Then he returned to India in 1915. At the age of 45, he returned to India. So 23 years or around more than 20 years, he worked in South Africa for Abdullah's cousin family lawyer. Then after return to India, 1915, he joined Indian National Congress. Then 1921, he became a leader of Indian National Congress. So after 5 years, 6 years service in Indian National Congress, he was the leader of Indian National Congress. So at the age of 51 only, he was the leader. So you can imagine, age not a matter. Anytime you can become a leader, anytime you can able to achieve the goal. So 23 years he service in South Africa. After return to India, after 5 years he became a lawyer. After get the leadership of Indian National Congress only, he made number of changes. He made number of great movements, great campaigns against the British people. For example, the Khilafat movement, non-cooperation movement, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement. Like this, number of movements, number of campaigns he organized after the age of 51. So even he traveled all over the India. He used to discuss with the people. He used to close with other leaders, other region community leaders. Like this, he make everything successful after the age of 51. Then around 1947, 6 only, somehow the independent things also possible. That time only the Muhammad Jinnah from the Muslim League, he demand for the partition of India and Pakistan. Initially, Gandhiji not accepted the demand, but British people accepted the proposal of Jinnah, so they supported for the partition. 1947, we got independence, we got freedom, but Gandhiji not enjoyed because of that time so many violence and number of kind of unwanted things happen. So Gandhiji never liked the incidents. So there is a movie called The Train. The Train movie will it shows about the partition time. What are the violent things happen? The things you can able to get from the movie of The Train. Okay, so Gandhiji not enjoy the independence. So that day of Independence Day, number of people from India and Pakistan enjoyed, but Gandhiji not enjoyed. He not celebrated the day. He made some fasting and spinning in Calcutta for the peace of countrymen, all those things. But after that, Gandhiji, people not considered that much, and they made all those things. And after that, in 30th January 1948, he died. So Nathuram Godse killed Gandhi. Okay, so this is the background. So he's from birth to death. What are the important years for Gandhi? Okay, so these things just about information how he developed the life. So age not a matter, and any age you can able to achieve, any situation you can able to develop yourself. Like this, you can able to understand from this background of Gandhi. Okay. So he returned to India and he was leadership. He practiced a number of lessons. Every lesson is really important for our day-to-day life. So we'll discuss one by one. What is the great things of Gandhi? What is the great lesson of Gandhi, which we have to learn from Gandhi? First one, continuous learning and continuous improvement yourself. Okay. So you have to learn daily. Anything if you get something from others, any time if you sit, if you have any time, you can read something, you can develop your knowledge. Okay, even after get the job, after settle some position also, we should not stop our learning. We have to continue our learning. We have to read some different update our subject. That is great things, because Gandhi used to read daily. Gandhi used to update the informations, what is going around worldwide, and what other leaders are telling, what is the issue from so and so, like this. He used to read daily. So continuous learning is important lesson which we have to learn from Gandhi. And next one, looking at each person as the just a human being, not based on the caste, not based on the religion, not based on the gender. He treat all human beings are same, like in equal manner. He not divided, he not differentiate the people. He close with all community, he close with all religions. So that is also great things of Gandhi. But now some people are not close with other religion, other caste, kind of people are avoiding, they're not close that much. But Gandhiji not like that. He travel all over the country. He stayed in every states, and he close with all the different state people, different community people, different religion people also. So looking each people as just a human being, that's also a great lesson we have to learn from Gandhi. The next one, excellent listener. Okay, so whatever position, whatever leadership, whatever post he achieved, but he used to get the suggestion from the followers or get some opinion from the common man. What the common man think about the movement? Why the common man not supporting, like this? He used to get the feedback from the followers or the common man. That are also great things of Gandhi. But some leaders nowadays, they not listen something from the common man. They have one committee. The committee only suggests to the leader. The present leaders, they take suggestion of the committee only. But we have to know about the ground level. What the common man thinking, what the followers are feel about the movement, feel about the campaign. That things we have to know. So Gandhiji is the best, excellent listener. He used to get the feedback from the follow man or the common man. Okay, so from that he changed his idea, he changed the movements, he changed some update the information. Also he made. There are also great things we have to learn from Gandhi. Whenever you achieve some post, you are so and so post like manager or director, MD, whatever post you go, we have to get suggestion from the our below or the common man also, or our subordinate people also. That is great things from the Gandhi. Next one, proactively identifying the barriers to make sustainable changes. Okay, so he identify the obstacles for our development. So where there is the lack, why you're not able to success, where there is a mistake. So he proactively identifying the barriers or the obstacles for our sustainable change or sustainable development, like religious differentiation or the kind of caste based discrimination or gender inequality or the language based problem like this. He identify the obstacles and he make everything in the very he solve every differentiation. He close with all people and he rectify the problem and he aggregate the people. He collected the people for the independence, for the freedom. Okay, so when we go some rank, when we achieve some post, that time we have to know about the problem of the field, problem of the department, where there is the problem, how to solve it. That we have to identify immediately. Then only we can able to achieve the goal. If you not identify your obstacles or barriers, then you can't able to achieve anything. So identifying the barriers, also great things of Gandhi. He identified the barriers and then only close with it. Jinnah, Ambedkar, some other people also. So that is also great things of Gandhi. That also we have to learn from Gandhian lessons. An excellent conscious keeper, like whatever things happen, he should not change his mind. He should not change his idea. Initially you decided, initially you follow one particular aspects or particular way, means you used to follow the same path only. You not change the way, you not change the path. Like non-cooperation is the path or the some movements, or the Quit India movement, Sart Satyagraha, like this, some movements, some idea he started, some idea he implemented against the British, means he should not change, he should not compromise anything. Okay, like non-violence is the way, mean non-violence only. Truth is the character, means he was truthful, like this. So whatever you feel, whatever you decide, you have to follow that. You should not change anything middle of the years or after 2 years, after 3 years. If you are changing, then you can't become a good conscious person. Okay, so conscience keeper, also great lesson we have to learn from Gandhi. Like anything, every number of things happen while leadership of Gandhi. Like some people attack the police station and some people move to other movements also. So number of unexpected things happen at the time of Gandhi's leadership, but he never compromised. He never change his idea, change his ideology also. That is the conscious keeper, the conscious keeping the mind. Also great things of Gandhi. And self-awareness, self-discipline also great things. Like any situation, you have to aware about yourself. What is your plus, what is your minus? You have to aware. If without knowledge, without self-awareness, if you are leader, if you start something, you can't able to success. So self-awareness is the important one. So Gandhiji know his plus what is the way we can able to fight against the British, like fasting, non-violence, some techniques, some self-awareness things he used. He aware about the self. That only with help of that only we make the team or organize the people against the British, as well as the self-discipline. Okay, like when you are leader, you became a self-disciplined person also. In front of the people, you have to be a disciplined person. Personally, some things people are telling, but so when in front of the followers, you have to be a disciplined person. When you are disciplined, then only your people, your followers also follow you, and they will respect your words. Like if the leader is corrupted, leader is doing some corruption, automatically the followers also do the corruption. The leader is not honest, followers also not honest. The leader is coming late, then followers also coming late. So leader should be loyal. The leader should be disciplined, honest. Then only the followers also follow the same things. So for that, he shows his disciplined life to the followers, and for that only people also inspire the Gandhian values for support for Gandhian ideology. That things happen like this. We can learn number of lessons from Gandhi, like balancing value-driven vision and execution efficiency, emphasize on path and result, open-minded, he accept anything, and the cross-level context. So everywhere he has some relationship, like all over the world he have relationship. In every state also he have relationship. Like this, everywhere he has some relationship. With that he made some campaigns, he achieved the things against the British. And wherever he go, whenever he travel, he used to stay in the village. But staying in a village, he used to organize the meeting, he used to discuss with the issue with the village people. So that is the grass level context, also important lesson of Gandhi. And finally, the message of Gandhi is what I practice, that is my lesson, that is my message. So he never compel anybody, he never force anybody to change the way of life, follow my way of life like this. He never force, he never tell to anybody. He's just suggested, just to conclude his things also. What I practice, that is my message. So if you like, you follow, otherwise that is your wish. Like this only he completed. He never force, he never compel anybody to follow. This is the best. This is the best ideology. I am the best. I am the. My character is best. My character is the superior one. Like this, he never say anything. This is my way of life. If you like, you can follow. Like this only he end his thought, all those things. So this, like this, we have number of great lesson, great things we have to learn from Gandhi. So these all the lessons really help to become a in perfect individual, or the it help to become a personal ethics. If you follow these things, you can become a better person in your life, like continuous learning, honesty, conscious keeping, open-minded, grasp level context, looking each people as just a human man, human being. Like this number of things we can learn. If you are follow, you become a great person in your life. Okay. And Gandhiji mostly followed 11 principles in his life, like Ahimsa, Satya, some other what is that Sanskrit word, like the non-violence, truth, non-stealing, self-discipline, non-materialistic, physical labor, control of the taste, control of the desire, fearlessness, equality of all religions, support local economy, respect all human beings. So like these 11 principles he followed in his life. Okay, like non-materialistic, he never enjoy the materialistic way of lifestyle. He wear only the dhoti and the normal uh, costume only. He never enjoy the way of life like a car or the coat suit like that. So some upon a time he realized and he left the things. So like a non-materialistic way of lifestyle. And physical labor, daily used to do some manual labor, like at least the spinning or some other way of physical work also he used to do. He encouraged the physical work also. So physical labor concept also are principles of Gandhi. And control of the desire. So any situation you should not change your thought. You have to control your desire. You have to control your mind. There are also great things of Gandhi. Fearlessness. Even the British, that much great power, but he never fear against the British. He fight against the British with the help of non-violence, like fearlessness and self-discipline, support local economy, respect all human beings, equally treated all religious people. Like this, number of lessons or principles which we can learn from Gandhi. Okay, so like this we have number of principles, but our syllabus covered only two, that is truth and non-violence. So we're going to discuss only this two somehow detailedly about the truth and non-violence. How these values help you to become a good per individual. How it help you to become a good personal ethical person. Okay, that we discuss now. First one, truth. So Gandhiji respect the truth equal to the God. Okay, he treated, he considered truth is the God or God is the truth. That much equal value you gave to the truth. Okay, and he learned the truth by some drama in his childhood. Some drama called the Raja Harichandra. After watch the drama of Raja Harichandra only, he inspired the character of Raja Harichandra. So after that he changed his idea, and after that he became a truthful person. Okay, so Raja Harichandra character, Raja Harichandra story, you all know that King Raja. So he was a truthful person. Because of the truthful, he faced a number of problem in his life. So last stage in the burial place, even that time also he never tell any lie. He was always truthful because of the so and so problem he faced. Like this story is there that called Raja Harichandra. So in childhood, Gandhiji watched the drama of Raja Harichandra. That only inspired the Gandhi. After that only became a truthful person. So we have number of examples of truthful of Gandhi. Like in school, he was late, so accepted the mistake that the clock not working, clock is mistake. And when the father inquired something, he accepted the things I done so and so like this. So honesty are the truthful things. We have number of examples of Gandhi. Okay, and also in his autobiography also he put the title that the story of my experiments with the truth. So from this you understand how much he gave importance for the truth. So truth is that much important one. If you are the truth person, if you are the truthful, if you commit something, if you make some promise, or if you are accepted something, or if you are what is it, committed or accepted something, means because of your truthful character you have to do work hard to complete the task, to complete the to make the promise, all those things. So it automatically motivate you to do best, to do something always. Okay, so inner motivation, self motivation, you can realize, you can get one when you are the truthful. But if you are lie, telling so much too much of lie, and if you're not sincere person, automatically you can't motivate yourself. Your inner also, your soul also will be lazy. You can do number of cheating things. Okay, but you can't motivate yourself. But if you are the truthful, you can develop the friendship also. You can get number of relationship, because people will respect you. People, if you are the truthful people, if identified you are the truthful, then they will like you. You can develop your good friendship with your good friends by your truthful character. Okay, so at least from today you can change your values, change your life. At least 50% truth, at least 60% I'm going to tell only true in my life. I never say any lie, or I never do any kind of cheating things like this. You select, you decide from today and follow in your life. You can realize, you can feel the changes. You can feel your inner your self motivation. You can feel your relationship. You can feel your family relationship, everything. So try to follow the truthful things in your life. You can realize your changes. So you can become a profession, you can become a good individual, a good person, a good personal ethics you can feel, realize, if you are a truthful person. Okay, so that is the truth. Next one, non-violence. Actually, he not a founder of non-violence. He not introduced the concept of non-violence. Before Gandhiji also, we have the concept of non-violence. Like all the religions also tells about non-violence, like Hindu, Christian, Islam, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism, like etc. Like the number of religions, all religions are tells about non-violence only. But he is the first person used the non-violence in the political field against the enemy, against the British. Okay, so that idea is something different. After that only, other people also followed the non-violence, like South Africa, like Nelson Mandela or Martin Luther King. Some other leaders also followed the idea of non-violence in their political field and for the freedom, all those things. Okay, so he used the non-violence concept in the political field. With that, he achieved the freedom things also. So non-violence also one of the important values. If you have the non-violent behavior, you can realize the your relationship. Like some people may think that if you have non-violence in this day-to-day life, you can't able to get anything. People may cheat, or people may not give respect. Or, this is like, you can't able to develop if you have non-violence. Violence is the best way to deal all those things like this. Some people have the opinion about violence, but violence alone, violence only not a solution for all our problems. Okay, with the help of violence we can able to solve, we can able to achieve everything, anything or everything. Okay, so but with the help of non-violence we can able to achieve everything. If you are doing some fasting, or doing the strike sitting, or you are doing some good kind of bargain or something, the dealing or kind of things you are doing, it really help you. Somehow some betterment, some improvement you can get. But attacking or doing revenge or doing some conflict, it not help. Like with our parents also, sometimes when we need something, we can able to do some non-violence, like doing some fasting, not speak with the parents, or sometimes you are feel alone, means automatically parents also will come, parents also will accept your request, the kind of things we are doing with our parents. So non-violence is the best things to solve all our problems. We can able to compromise, we can able to control all our problems with help of the non-violence. Even some with the friends, maybe you're doing the violence, but with parents, with in family, we are doing the non-violence. So the same things we can use others also, with your good friends, with your other neighbors also, you can follow the non-violence. So it is best way we can able to achieve. Okay, so violence is not a solution for all problems. So follow the non-violence. If you are the non-violent person, it also realize your soul. You also realize yourself. You became a good person. You always get peace in your mind. You always everything take it easy. You get happy life without any stress, depression. You can lead your life happily if you are the non-violent. But if you are the violent, means that time only like revenge, blackmail, attacking, that type of mindset will come. So it give number of pressure, stress also, depression also. So non-violence is always best one, physically and mentally. You can feel better when you are doing the non-violence. So non-violence is the also great things of Gandhi. Okay. So finally, people are telling Gandhian values are not valid in today's world. So only the Gandhiji period, like 7 decades ago or 9 decades ago only, that time only Gandhian values are good. But now, due to this modern world, like globalization, modernization, industrialization, Gandhian values are not valid, like these people are telling. But it's not true. Gandhian values always relevant. Every time, every society, we can use the Gandhian values. Not only India, not only particular country for Gandhian values. Every country, everywhere, we can use the Gandhian values. Like I told, 11 principles. 11 principles we can use everywhere. We can we can achieve with the help of this like of 11 principles. Okay, so that's valid. Like not only for the particular people, not only the particular like only India, only the particular country. Not like that. Everywhere we can follow. It's like universal concept. Okay, so it is valid for all over world. So that is the also every time, anytime we can use. So not only like last like 8 decades ago or 7 decades ago, even today, modern day also we can use. Even after the few decades also we can use the modern. We can use the Gandhian values. So every time, everywhere we can use the Gandhian values for our day-to-day life. Okay, so in our day-to-day life. So that is all the great things of Gandhi. Like not all values are valid, but some people are telling some values are not valid. So these things may not use in so and so like that. Some people have that type of mindset also, but many of the values are still followed by most of the principle, most of the people in our society. And Gandhism is the body of ideas, vision, and the life of work of Mohandas Gandhi. So number of people became a Gandhism. They're following the Gandhism ideology, like the way of dress, way of food habits, way of kind of spinning, way of meditation, way of prayers, like this number of things. A number of people following the Gandhism, way of life, way of vision, way of the life, that kind of things people are following. So even till now, even now also people are following the Gandhism. Okay, so why we are not able to follow in latter? We can follow any time about Gandhism, way of life, way of vision, way of ideas, all those things. And Gandhian values really helps to reshape the lost morality and regain the humanity things also. Like somewhere we lost our morals, ethics, values. That everything we can able to reshape, we can able to develop with the help of the Gandhian values. As well, we can able to regain the humanity, like harmony things also. Nowadays, without social harmony only, we have community violence, we have community conflicts. Okay, communal violence, communal conflict things happen. So the regain the harmony, regain the humanity, reshape the ethics and values, reshape the morality. That things possible with help of the Gandhian values. So that is also relevance in day-to-day life. And with help of the Gandhian values, we can able to find out the solution for most of our day-to-day problems also, like terrorism, corruption, some other things also, even the abuse, harassment, that also we can able to solve. We can able to at least control the desire or meditation or control the mindset. All those things we can able to follow with the help of the Gandhian values. So Gandhian values always relevant, anytime, anywhere. It relevant for our day-to-day life. Okay, so this is the things I want to tell you. And we have number of messages from Gandhi and number of quote of Gandhi. Like my religion is based on the truth and non-violence. The God is my truth. My God is truth. Non-violence is the way to realizing the God. So if you are the non-violence, if you have non-violence behavior, you can able to get the truth as God. You can able to realize the God. that kind of statement Gandhiji made. And once time he accepted that there is no God higher than the truth. So God is, the truth is that much important one. If you are a truthful person, you can able to realize your God. You can feel the yourself, your atma, your things you can able to realize if you are the truthful. And like this, we have number of message, number of quote of Gandhi. So that this is just for your idea. Okay. Thank you. This is the Gandhian